as usual. Stay triggered. Pew pew. Pew.
All right, let's start this off. Let's kick this off here. We're gonna see what they do. They're actually coming in. Wow. Can you believe this? They actually decided to come in with this little tiny bit of an army against what we have here. Even though ours is quite small too. It's just one. Well, we got 11 monsters. They got about 4. But they don't have ghouls. They have got a bunch of eagles or rocks, which honestly is like kind of better. Rocks are good at actually killing ghouls, if you want to know, because they fly, they come from attack, they do more damage to land creatures, they're kind of harder to hit, they can turn into simurgs, which they are pretty good in that sense. I might call these guys eagles. I mean, you might want to call it a rock, but it's really kind of like a giant eagle in a sense. I don't know. Anyways, it is the new equivalent of the rock, but what are we chaining here if I do this? Oh, I thought there was a chain thing there. Anywho, so if you're new to this is Cowboy Brigandine. I wear my cowboy hat and we play Brigandine. That's what we do. But this is going to be a short and sweet battle. We're probably going to do a little organize here to see what happens afterwards. I don't know what else there is to do. I don't know if there's another battle we have planned. I totally forgot. But there could be a defensive battle we might have to play. I don't know. So do we want to keep him alive? I would say that might be a good call. Now I got to heal these guys up. The good thing about the Revenants is they get a tiny bit of a heal, so they kind of get a small self-heal, which is good. I'm very surprised they decided to come out and even try to attack us like this. I find this a bit over the top, I think. But the same thing goes. We're going to have to do the same kind of thing here, surround and pound. Let's look from their chess perspective side of the table here. You know, I like to do that in chess. I like to turn it around, see what they're seeing, know what they know, and then I can go from there. Looks like we're up against a bishop, holy words, a bunch of birds. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Let's, ooh, can we get even further? Can we get over here and then creep around? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So being a ghoul means you gotta kind of creep around like a ghoul, right? So that's kind of what we're gonna do in essence, right? All right, so I want a good position. I want to get right around here, hit all these guys. Let's pull him back. Want somebody that's worthwhile in the front lines here. We're just gonna do this, take a shot. Great. Move the other one out of the way, put my mage right there, stick him in the best spot, because this is probably the best spot. We're going to come over here. I'm out of the blue. I don't want to take an attack out of the blue right now with that guy. He's just not strong enough to handle it. Get him around here. Good positioning. Move up here, block off the bishop, and boom, just like that. We got everything in play the way we want. Sometimes it's not about moving the knight first. A lot of people like to move the knight first, and I have to beg and I have to ask you, please consider not moving the knight first. Please consider moving your monsters first into the position, and then also backtrack and think, where do I want to move the knight in coordination with what I'm doing here? Now, as you're playing, there's going to be times where you're moving around a treasure hunter or a thief, or whatever, and he just hits and runs and moves, and that can get a little confusing. Totally understand that. I completely understand that. But otherwise, try to consider moving the other monsters first to get the positions that you want, because it might help you out a lot. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Well, we got a Revenant that's getting a little bit hurt. Our flank is getting a little hurt. Our front line is as well. Glad I could mute that. I would have blown out your eardrums with that sneeze. Holy cow. Alright. And another thing that I should have thought about too, which you can't, is that, if he could heal, I should have healed him up here and then with this guy, which he can't, but, you know, then I could have healed that one. But either way, it doesn't really work right now. So, we have no heals. Let's push forward. Let's do some more damage here. Got our knight to, you know, do a hit, and that'll be good. Let's see if we can keep going around. We're going to bring a couple people around. Not everybody, but a couple people. Who can get in there and has the highest hit point percentage? Right now, this guy does. So, he still has some hit points left. Yep, it's, you know, the weight on the dark element and all that, but give him some damage, and we'll be able to push in here a little bit. So, we can probably push to there. Push up there. I'm going to push to the edge here, and then we're going to try to move in as much as we can. Alright, so we only got one flame spell. It sucks. We could just straight up go for a kill, right? I say we do this and we give the ghoulie the kill here. Get some stronger ghouls that way. 13 or make a level 10. Okay, he's going to take some damage. It's just the way it's going to be. Got the kill. There we go. We did it. We did it, everybody. We did it. Okay, cool. He's level 10. He's a miracle. Just exchange a little damage there. All right, buddy. 97. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. Very good. It's hard to miss 97% chance. 97 to 100, I'd pretty much always go with it. I'll tell you right now, I've only missed, and it has happened in Brigandine and in this game, but in two different situations. In the Grand Edition game and LOF, I've missed 99% chances 3 times. Three times in my life. 3 times. Only 3 times. But in a lifetime of playing this, and I play it a lot, so it's extremely rare to lose a miss with 99% chance. So 97 to 99, I'm like, yeah, it's about the same ballpark. You probably always feel pretty confident with it. If it doesn't happen, and it's like, okay, it was not your lucky day. Let me know how many 99% chances you've gotten in this game. I'd love to hear that from people, because that is extremely rare, but it can happen. So don't think just because you see 99% chance, you're guaranteed a hit. It could happen. You could end up having that bad day. I know. I remember when I did. One time was during a multiplayer when I was playing against another player, and it actually kind of forced me to lose the battle. So that was probably the more irritating part, because I was like, could have. I missed a 99% chance. And then I hit like a 45 at some point later on. I'm like, what? It's RNG, man. It's RNG. I just see it like some days, if you're feeling lucky, it's a good day to play. It's a good day to play. You're going to get some good luck rolls. If it's a bad lucky day, maybe you want to go out and do other things. There's times you're playing some games and you're like, oh man, I'm just not having a good day. Take a break. Trust me on this one. Just take a break. Some days you're just not going to have the greatest day, and it's just going to be like, I wish I wouldn't have played that day. You would have been better off doing something else. I've had those days, especially certain days that I've, put together a certain stratagem and all that, and just nothing seemed to happen. You know what? I think since this, I want to see what happens after this, but why don't we go ahead and watch this and see kind of what they do? Kind of spectate and see who has the better edge advantage. I'm going to speed it up until they actually get to battle call, because it seems like he's going to take a little while. But if you haven't seen it already, definitely go check out the MP that we have going on right now. We've got a new player there. We got a couple new players actually. One of them is not so new, but he's kind of new now. But it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I'd like to try to incorporate other players into the game. All I ask is that, you know, we just focus on the game, Brigandine. I know other people and everybody's got their opinion. We can talk about all kinds of stuff, and everybody's got their ways of being and all that. But when it comes to Brigandine, let's concentrate on the game, because some people can go too far with that, and that can get a little out of bounds. Sometimes a lot of out of bounds. But anyway, yeah, if you're interested in it, send me send me an email. Go on my Discord. Send me a DM link, or DM me something or something like that, and we'll see how we can set it up. Most of the players so far that I've gathered to the MP have mostly been other streamers. The only reason for that is because most people that are streamers, or just kind of casual streamers or whatever, they're a little more serious about doing it. Some people that just want to play sometimes just kind of want to play whenever they want to play. But these things have to be scheduled, because everybody that comes here, they have a life outside of gaming too, and they have adulting that they have to do. And if you don't have adulting you have to do, you kind of have to know that some other people do. And some people go on vacation. Some people have, a lot of things going on. Some people have physical problems. Some people, so many different things. So many different reasons. That's, I think, a reason why for the longest time, like, a lot of people that have played multiplayer have kind of played it with just family members at their house. Well, I guess also because they couldn't really do anything else about that. They kind of had to, but, it was, kind of a family event. So I'm trying to treat it like that. I'm trying to get people to come by and we can just have fun and talk about fun things and have fun while we're going through it without it getting overly stressful. I want it to be a fun, good event for everybody to kind of enjoy and come by and watch. It is a little more, especially on my channel, it is a little more like teenage plus instead of like PG. And the reason is because there's a lot of adults here, so I can't, I can't mommy and daddy everybody that comes here to be like, you can't say that. So it's kind of like a older, young adult to adult stream that I put forward with it. So that's kind of what you should expect if you come by to watch that. And that's really the best I can do with that, to be honest. Because if I try to say, you can't say this, and you can't say this, and you can't do this, and you can't do this, I'd have to potentially block or let go of, I don't know how many people. I wouldn't want to do that. So that's the reason I don't do that. It's a part of the reason. Plus, the other reason is that most of the people that are playing this game are older gamers that have played the old game long ago, so all of you are probably in your 30s to 40s at this point. Maybe even 50s. This is that kind of game. But anyways, I would have guessed the red team would have won going forward. I probably should have said so. Usually in this game, and usually what happens in this game is the attacker typically wins. In Grand Edition, I found the defender typically wins. Because the castle has... Okay, so the castle, you can get 2 castles in the old game. That's an extra boon. That's a little slight boon. The other boon, though, is that in this game, there's extra chaining that happens. So when you get a surround on them, you have more chaining potential. In the other game, you don't. So chaining really kind of helps with a lot of stuff in here, and a lot of this game is really kind of physical as far as like how things are dealt and all that stuff is concerned. Magic is still damaging, but not as damaging as it is in Grand Edition. And I don't even think it's as damaging as it is in LOF. I think magic is probably the most nerfed here out of any of the titles that have come out. And so, yeah, if you're a mage, have fun with that, but you're kind of really just a glass cannon most of the time. We got some good stuff. Elixir of Life, we got all this stuff. We can't use half of it because we only have ghouls. And I've got Umara questing. Can you believe that? I don't think I'll ever do that again. I don't think I will ever do that again. Seriously speaking, I'm probably never going to do it. Knight risk recruited. Yay! Sid, yay! I don't think I can even use this guy. Yay! I can't use her either. She's too good. And another one. Yay! so many freaking knights in this game. I think there's too many knights in this game. I'll be honest. I think there's too many. Alright, let's class her up to Pirate Queen. Oh yeah, I wish she had like a new outfitter. You know, like I said before, if she goes swimming through the water in a bikini, that would be cool. That's just my opinion. You can agree or disagree. It's up to you. So we got to leave them there. Can make a nice little revenant. Say hello to the fire department as you're going by. Lancer class, Temple Knight. Boom. Now she's going to be a little better. Not amazing, but a little better. That's what we have left after that army. Look, after that battle we had. Look at that. Wow. That's what we have left here. Let's class his butt up into Treasure Hunter. Oh, yeah. Treasure Hunters are very good in this game. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments down below. I would take a Treasure Hunter any day over a Dancer class, Assassin class. I know they're good, but I would take the Treasure Hunter. I just like the versatility that they have. I think it's better. I don't know what you think, but that's what I think. And I can have my opinions on things. That's how things go. That's why I have my channel, so I can have my opinion. So there you go. Ooh, look at all this classing here. Alright, we're not doing liches. If I accidentally do a lich, I'll just delete it. So you'd be like, you did a lich. I deleted it. I know what I'm doing here. I'm pretty sure. People told me I know what I'm doing, so I think I'm going to believe them. You know. And if you didn't know, this coming next month, Tactics Zora is coming out. From Mission First, I think, is coming out. I'm going to have my hands full with a lot of videos. I'm still going to try to get out all the rest of the Brigandine videos for this. And it's going to be intermingled with other things, but we will get to it. So why don't we check out the map first and see what's going on. So essentially, I think we got an army here to go and crush. We got a Hulk Smash army coming in, which are going to just tear this up. Almost full. Now it's full. We're gonna go and Hulk smash this. Is that it for them? That's it for them. Wow. Oh wait, no, they got that one too. Well, they could summon over there too. We're gonna go Hulk smash this. We're gonna try to Hulk smash that over there, and we're gonna take out the red. And red is dead. That'll be done. Dead and done. That'll be over. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and reorganize all this stuff. I think we're like 20 minutes in or so. I don't know. Let me check real quick. If we're 20 minutes in or half an hour, then I think I'm going to close out here. Yeah, I think I'm going to close out here because it's just going to be... It probably has a little reorganization, but what we're going to get back into the next battle is essentially... If I get this... clicked back on here. Essentially, we're going to get to this battle here. We might do this battle here. Let's see what we got here. We got 9,000. Not a lot of monsters. Let's see if we can summon some... No ghouls. We'll see if we can go in there. If they have a whole armada here, then no. Let's check let's check their disposition real fast. Let's see what they've got for stuff. So she's still in a massive 27,000 extra. That's huge. Plus the other thing is too, doing this mode versus the other mode. I think you can get more mana on this one because of how we set this up. So I think overall they had a bigger mana boon than they would have normally had. You only had to start with 8 castles, but they started with almost half the map, or closer to half the map, where I started with 1 castle. So they had a bigger mana boon from the start than they would naturally do in story mode. Yeah, it's going to be hard to break them down. That's also going to be hard to break them down. They're like, ooh, we don't have a lot of mana incoming, but we have 36,000 mana on reserves. You can just keep pumping them up. So this next battle, you might think this, oh no, they only have 10. They're going to fill this guy up. They're going to fill up with monsters. Just watch. Let's see what they got to summon. We'll see what we're potentially fighting. A bunch of these two things, probably some dogs. They'll probably hire a bunch of wyverns and stuff. This, I don't know if he can fight this because there's a lot of good stuff. He can summon dragons and demons. Which demons aren't going to be as effective against ghouls. But still, it will do damage because ghouls kind of suck intelligence-wise. And then what do we got here? Not an easy fight. I think I held off going up here. But I think we might be able to handle it now. We got a minstrel. We got that. Might be able to handle it. So next fight is probably going to be this fight. And this fight. I don't know if we're going to do this fight right away. But I have to try to collect this up. Once we eat up this territory, do I have my whiteboard to work here? Like maybe I do. We'll see. All right, cool. All right, let's clear that out. Let's do thick lines. All right, so we're essentially what you're going to see is we're coming in here. We're coming to attack that place. Not going to do this. Might do this. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. It's questionable right now. We will come up here. We will try to take this castle right here. This castle will be demolished, I think. And then we have this place to hold and this place to hold. And we can organize and get the worst knights again to come forward and do this. We're probably going to retire Stella right now because I think she's going to be amazing as a queen. And we're just going to try to, you know, move around, attack where we can attack what's weak. And we're just going to hold a couple positions and move out with our strongest set of ghouls and crush the rest of the map. And it's not going to be too much longer before we've got a total, an absolute win, and we could conquer the game with ghouls only. Hopefully things go our way. If we can keep crushing the Ghoul Mole's best army and knock it down to almost nothing, and we get Norzalio down to nothing, we can clean sweep this, and we've got to win. If it gets too strong for us, I don't know. But so far it's looking good. So, anywho, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you on the live stream. Thanks for coming by. I'm glad to see you guys here. It's always a lot of fun doing this. We'll come up with the next challenge next time. I'll leave some suggestions open. I have a Brigandine chat in my Discord that you could send me. I know there is another Brigandine Discord, but that's really just filled with a lot of people talking about, you know, all different experience and stuff. So I don't always see a bunch of stuff in there, but I'll leave a link. Well, I'll try to leave it in there, but I'm definitely going to leave it in my own Discord for some possible challenges in the future that you might want to see. So, but I think the next challenge I'll start probably a month from now or so, because I do have some new games coming out, and I do want to get back into finishing off the rest of the night stuff for this game. And yeah, because that's been taking some time. And I know you're like, man, it's taking this guy forever. Yeah, I know. Oh man, just so much stuff happens. Anywho, see you later. Take care.